Let's consider this question on the board. The question is 1 over 9 is raised to the power of 2x minus 1, which equals 1 over 81 is raised to the power of 2 minus 3x. The first thing that must be written down is solution. Now, considering this question on the board, it is written in their index form. That means a bigger number is raised to the power of a little number in both sides of the equation. 1 over 9 is raised to the power of this, and 1 over 81 is raised to the power of this. First, our main focus should be on the bracket, which is called the base, on the bracket. So rewriting this question, in my left hand side, I have in bracket 1 over 9 is raised to the power of 2x minus 1, which is equal to, in bracket, 1 over 81 is raised to the power of 2 minus 3x. We are going to work on the bracket in such a way that when compared, it will look the same. So the first bracket is 9 as the denominator, while the second bracket is 81. Since 81 is bigger than 9, we have to change this 81 to their power form. Before we can achieve this, let's consider this on the board. If we have n times n times n times n, and we are required to put this in their index form, this is what we must do. Since all the letters here is n, we have to pick 1. So let's pick n. Then count the total number of n present in this multiplication. That becomes the power. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That is n raised to the power of 4. We are going to bring this knowledge into this 81. 81 is basically the same as 81 is the same as writing 9 times 9. Remember what we did here? So since we have 9 in this multiplication, let's pick one of the number. That gives 9. Then how many 9s do we have there? 1, 2. So that gives 9 raised to the power of 2. 9 raised to the power of 2 is the same as 81. At this point, let's substitute 9 raised to the power of 2 in the place where we have 81. So the both sides of the equation will look alike. So that becomes, in bracket, 1 over 9 is raised to the power of 2x minus 1, which is equal to, in bracket, we have 1 over 81 is basically the same as 9 raised to the power of 2. So that becomes 9 raised to the power of 2. Raised to the power of 2 minus 3x. That is the first stage. If you understand this stage, right, I understood the first stage. The next approach to this is to remove the fraction, and by doing this, we have to apply another law of indices called the negative power law, which states that 1 over a is the same as a raised to the power of minus 1. Again, 1 over a raised to the power of 2 is the same as a raised to the power of minus 2. Again, 1 over a raised to the power of 3 is the same as a raised to the power of minus 3. We have to bring this knowledge over to this bracket. If we are comparing this 1 over 9 with what we have here, 1 over a, the answer becomes 9 raised to the power of minus 1. Over here, if we are comparing 1 over 9 raised to the power of 2 with this 1 over a raised to the power of 2, take note, the result is a raised to the power of minus 2. So this answer eventually becomes 9 raised to the power of minus 2. Let's bring it over to this side. So from here, we have in bracket 9 raised to the power of minus 1, which is equal to, the power is 2x minus 1, which equals, over here, we have 9 raised to the power of minus 2 from the negative power law, and the power becomes 2 minus 3x. If you understand to this stage, just comment I understood stage 2. Now in indices, if we have 2 or more powers separated by brackets, it is advisable to multiply what we have in the bracket by everything outside the bracket. So that means we are going to obtain minus 1 times 2x, then minus 1 times 1 times minus 1 rather. Over here we have to obtain minus 2 times 2, then minus 2 times minus 3x. So this becomes, in bracket, 9 raised to the power of minus 1 times 2x gives minus 2x. Minus 1 times minus 1 gives plus 1. This equal to 9 in bracket minus 2 times 2 gives minus 4. Then minus 2 times minus 3 gives plus 6x. 6x. If you understand this stage, just comment I understood stage 3. Now observation is that we have 9 here raised to a certain power. We also have 9 raised to another power. Since the two bases are the same, we can cancel out. Since these two numbers, which is 9, are the bigger number, and these powers are the smaller number, we can assume the bigger numbers to be called the mother, whereas the smaller ones are the children. So the generation of the mother and the mother have passed out. We are left with this minus 2x plus 1 is equal to minus 4 plus 6x. Next step is the collection of like terms. We are bringing those terms with x to one hand side of the equation, and those numbers, number without x, to the other side of the equation. So you can choose to put the x either at your right or your left, and vice versa. Either way, you are right. So bringing the x to the left, this is my left hand side. This is my left, and this is my right hand side. Right, let me call this right hand side. Minus 2x is in my left hand side, and I want all the x terms to come to the left. So it will become minus 2x. I'm bringing this 6x plus 6x over to the left. Since plus 6x is initially at the right hand side, and I want to take it to the left hand side, the sign will automatically change from plus 6 to minus 6x. Now this is equal to, at my right hand side, I have minus 4. It will not change because we are still leaving the number at the right hand side. Then plus 1 would move from the left hand side to the right hand side. And if we are moving a particular number or term from the left to the right or the right to the left, the sign will change from either positive to negative and vice versa. So plus 1, when coming over to the right, it becomes minus 1. Minus 2x minus 6 gives minus 8x, which is equal to minus 4 minus 1 gives minus 5. Because we have minus in both sides, we can take off the negative sign. This becomes nothing. Take off the negative sign. So we are left with just 8x is equal to 5. And if 8x is equal to 5, to make x the subject, we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 8. So this is over 8 over 8. 8 cancels 8, and we are left with just x. So we can say that x is equal to 5 over 8. X is equal to 5 over 8. If you have understood to this point, write I understood till the end.